Alright, man, what to do, YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video, and today we got a spicy one, you feel me? Hey, tough times out here. Everybody trying to find a way to get some money any way they can, but I'm telling you, them certain risk, ain't worth it, man. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's check it out.
Okay, well, that's what you're being charged with.
I'm gonna be charged.
Okay, well, that's what you're being charged with.
I'm gonna be charged with the gun because they put a gun in my purse.
They put a what? Holy shit, they did. Yep, they did.
They did what? She green.
You got your ID on you?
It's right there.
Okay, first of all, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't no secret what go on, you feel me? They only got a certain amount of time to do whatever they gonna do. If it take longer than 5-10 minutes, they're waiting on the police, bro. They're waiting on the police. It ain't gonna be nothing for them to give you your ID and this, that, and the third. They don't hold your ID the whole time. They need to make sure, verify your information and give it back to you, bro. You so green, you in hot water and don't even know it.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd your friend go?
My cousin?
Yeah.
I'm assuming to the car. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah.
No way her family just did her like that. No way. Oh, no way. Her cousin?
What's the issue?
Well, she just left without you. Where'd she go?
She went back to. I'm actually supposed to be leaving now because I have to go pick up my nephew. But what's going on?
Okay. Where'd she go to?
Okay, but look though. Here's the thing though. She definitely acting clueless because. Come on now, let's be real. You knew that this shit wasn't real. Where did you get the check from? She just handed you a check with your name on it that she found. Like, come on, bro. You knew this shit was fake. Now you just want to sit right here and try to weasel your way out of this situation.
I just said to the car, sir, what is going on again?
She got in a car in the middle of the road.
I'm sorry, in the middle of the road?
Yeah, when she saw me, she ran out of here.
Okay. So they left me?
Yeah.
Maybe a negative on a signal 4 did not push.
I don't even have my phone.
But know how they say, she said they left me. So it's multiple people in that car. Now you're going to get in trouble regardless because you're the one who was trying to cash a check. They got your ID and XYZ, and we seen that they had a gun in your purse, which you can't bring a gun in the bank. I sometimes slip up and do it, but it is what it is. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't here to rob this motherfucker. When she got up to leave, I would have got up to leave too, because you're not about to leave me in this bitch, and I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not the scammer here. You are. I just came to get the money with you. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, just hang out. What's your name? Serenity?
Serenity.
Okay.
Serenity, you gotta
Come in.
There is a caseworker that's following her.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, you can slide that.
What's that?
So here's the check. You can slide that. So Jim Milford, I told him to call me. He's our corporate security.
Okay.
So the other day we've had a very we get these similar situations all the time where it's kind of like what happens is they get these fraudulent checks. They put enough money in the account to try to cash the check against it, and then they appear fraudulent. So we had one the other day.
So boom, if you don't know, when you cash a check, let's say the check is $1,000. If you have $0 in your account, it's gonna basically place a hold against the account. It's not gonna let you have it. You have to have the amount of money that you're cashing a check for in your account in order for them to just, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So that's why they put the $1,000.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Was it the same group?
A different group. I imagine it's like the same, probably the same group. But
At your branch?
was that?
At your branch?
Yeah, there was another girl here yesterday, and she went to Gulfgate. She left here, she went to Gulfgate, and they called the police. So now she's here reacting.
So y'all moving hot. Y'all already getting caught. The walls are starting to close in, and y'all still sending people into these banks. Knowing what happened yesterday, and I bet you didn't tell your cousin.
From another branch that said that
But
she
I
was
ain't gonna count
there.
though. It probably isn't even her
And
cousin.
what's going to happen is they have a bunch of
Probably
different
just
checks.
saying
So I
that.
don't know about this one specifically, but it's usually like the same thing. So, because he's got the information from another branch, they just said be on the lookout, because what they do is they hit all the branches.
Yeah.
And then they have different checks. So, and then we were trying to stall her, and that's when he came in, that kid, and he's like, oh, what's taking so long? And I was just trying to stall her. You know?
Okay. Was that a male or female? I couldn't tell.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was a boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What the little
Yeah,
braids? Oh,
I think it
I
might have
don't
been a
know. I'm
girl.
sorry.
But
I
like
thought
I
it was a boy.
said,
didn't really.
Exactly that. If they
So
get
explain to me one
stalling
more
and
time.
doing
You were
too much,
saying
won't
they
give
were
you your
putting money
ID
into
back,
the account.
So
and
what
you
they
know
do
you're
is they
doing
have an
something
account
wrong,
with us, right?
red
So
flags,
they
get up out of there.
deposit
Even if you
cash
gotta
in,
leave
and
your
then they
ID,
get
get up out of
checks
there.
payable to them. And they must steal the checks or whatever, because they get have different ones, and they go around. So they put money in, say, let's say she deposited $900 today or whatever, right? So what they do is they come around and they cash these checks, because it looks like they have enough to cover the check. So they cash the check, they pull out the money, and then they're gone. And they hit all the branches in the area, all of our branches. Now this isn't a Regions check, so I don't know. But hang on, hang on, I'm trying to call Jim. So he called the other branch, so hang on. Hang on 1 second.
So just to
What do we see what's
confirm.
going on here, ma'am? I'm kind of.
Yeah. So it's a pretty common thing that happens at the banks. So they have an account with us. So there's like a ring.
Them or
She does.
Okay.
Yeah. So they like have like a ring of people, and what they do is they deposit like cash in the account, like $900.
Okay.
They got multiple checks. I don't know if you can see this when I can show you a picture. I couldn't print it any better, but she went to Cortez Road at like earlier today at like 12.
1 o'clock today.
Okay.
And she had a completely different check for $743. So what they try to do is they say, what's my available balance? Oh, I have $900 in there, so they know that they have $900. Sometimes banks don't know any better, and what they'll do is they'll cash the check against the $900, saying that they have enough to cover.
We're kind of wondering though how they're. Do you have any idea how they're getting these checks?
I mean, does this Sharon report this check stolen, or is it a? I mean, is it?
Well, Lisa is calling me because there's a different check that she had, so it's
Is that
a
this one
completely
right
different
here?
person, yeah. So she's going to give me the details on that one.
And is that one a branch?
So the thing
number?
about it though that is crazy from all of the research and things that I know of with these type of activities, why are they walking in? Now I understand that if you do a mobile deposit or this, that, and the third, it can take time. But that is a way safer option than walking in and getting a felony fraud charge for $700. Meaning you're going to spend more than a year in jail for $700. You could have went and worked at Waffle House, Walmart, QT, McDonald's and made $700. If you going to go to jail for something, better do it big. Because these banks are FDIC backed. You know what I'm saying? Like, these banks are backed by the federal government. Fraud and all this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's a chance you go fed depending on how much y'all do and how y'all do it. So you might as well go all out. Like, if you a drug dealer, don't go down for selling nicks and dime bags. You better go out selling pounds and truckloads. Like, what's the point of doing it if you ain't going, you know what I'm saying?
This one yet,
You
but
ain't gonna do it big. Shawty just said $700.
So
Another
Serena
one for $900. Like,
has an account with you.
I lost it.
Okay. She's claiming.
See this check? So Lisa, the branch manager, because they always look like almost like the same handwriting, has somebody same thing.
they don't even have a check.
Yesterday that came in.
Okay.
They hit all of her locations. So they hit 3 or 4 locations with 3 or 4 different checks. They're trying to get us to cash it, and then they pull their $900 out, and then they skip down, and then they're gone.
1 second, if you
We'll
don't
go get your
mind,
brochure. Yeah.
let's hook her up real quick. I'm gonna bring her back in here,
Okay.
and then if you want to step out, I'm just gonna question her. Let's stand up on me. Turn around.
She's pretty, but she's dumb. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Imagine, bro. Like, this is what I be thinking about people who commit robberies and they get like $100, $200. Like, when you commit an armed robbery, that's like 20 years in jail. And there's a chance that you get bumblefuck from this person. So you're doing check fraud which is a felony, punishable by at least a year in jail, for $700. Your court fees and legal fees gonna be way higher than that. It was no point of this. $700.
Jay, we're gonna step in here real quick. Hold on 1 second.
This got to be in Florida, because this is the only place I really see them in shorts and shit.
Okay. So, I'm gonna assume you know what's going on. I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights real quick.
It's not mine.
Okay, hold on.
What's not?
What's in my purse?
Fair enough.
What's funny?
Nothing, man.
Okay. I'm gonna read you your Miranda warning, okay?
No, what's crazy is that, like, I really genuinely feel like she's oblivious to what's going on. But the fact of the matter is, nobody gives a fuck. You're the one who got caught. Now, she's definitely telling on everybody. Everybody that she knows that was in that car is getting told on, 1,000%. Whoever's gun that is in her purse, you're getting told on. And you better hope that you're not a felon or this, that, and the third. And that you better hope that she can't put it off on you, because she will.
The right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of
The way
law.
she crying,
Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
Having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to us.
No. I would like to have, like, a family member or something with me.
How old are you?
18.
Okay, you're an adult.
Damn! She just crossed the line. God damn, she just crossed the line. Ah. As soon as you turn 18, now it's a possibility that they lower the charges or she gets off on some like deferred program or whatever. But as of right now, how it's looking, you just turned 18 and you caught your felony. That's tough.
I have a sister-in-law that works at a correctional facility.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get in contact with her.
Well, here's what's going to happen. You're going to be going to jail today, okay?
But this the thing. She works in a jail. Okay, cool. But what the fuck is that going to do for you? What, you want to be in the jail that she work at? If people don't like her as a CEO, that's going to be bad for you.
Regarding what's going on here, if you'd like to talk.
But I'm still going to go to jail.
Yes, you're right.
How am I, like, what's going to happen to me?
Well, you're going to go to jail, you're going to be booked, and...
Like with grown-ass women?
Yes, you're an adult.
Okay, what if they beat me up or something?
You'll be protected.
Protected.
Where you're,
I'm laughing at her pain, but I'm not. Bro, I would be so mad, bro. Like, really, really think about this shit, bro. Even the people who get caught up and go down for shootings. Shootings usually last less than a minute. You feel me? Like, the altercation, of course, was probably longer than that. But the actual shooting, the actual crime that got you arrested and booked probably takes less than a couple seconds. Less than, you know what I'm saying, a minute. But you do 30 years in jail.
your friend's going to come back and get you, or were they going
I
somewhere else?
don't know what's happening. What the fuck? I was left.
So it's obviously they don't give a
Explain to her
fuck.
what she's being charged with.
You're being charged with uttering a forged instrument.
Wait, what did she say?
You're being charged with uttering a forged instrument.
I don't even know what he said. He said something
This check right
forging.
here is not volunteer and was not written to you, correct?
Well, I'm
Okay, well that's what you're being charged with.
And now I'm gonna be charged with the gun because they put a gun in my purse.
They put a what? Holy shit, they did.
She just told on herself. She getting ready to tell on everybody. He didn't even find the gun. He was probably finna close the purse. Now, obviously, they couldn't bring it into the jail. They would have found it, but He didn't even find the gun yet, and you told. Oh my God.
Yep, they did. Do you want to tell us about this?
I think I was set.
You were set up.
I don't know. I'm just going along with
Hey, I'm gonna make a phone call.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That shit just got real.
Can we please call somebody
Yep.
for me?
This shit just
Hey,
got real.
a bullet just fell down there. If you want to grab that for me. Yep. Okay, so
grab it with your
you
hand.
wanted a lawyer. You
got
didn't want
gloves
to
on.
speak. So now, we're not asking you any questions, okay?
Well, what questions are you gonna ask me?
I can't ask them because you already determined you did not want to speak to us.
No, I don't want this to happen like this.
Well, this is happening at this point. I can
Okay,
tell
what do
you
you want
what.
to ask me and I'll answer?
So at this point, so I'll tell you.
Please don't talk to me like this. I'm not a bad kid.
Okay. Okay, first of all, you're a young woman now. You're not a kid at all.
Yes, sir. I
See,
understand.
look, and this is the thing that whether you like it or not, it is what it is. When you're cooperative, whether you like it or not, when you gonna tell, they're way more lenient with you in how they treat you, how they talk to you. It is what it is, right? It's fucked up, but it's true. You are 18. You are a adult. Even if you were like 17, 16, depending on where you are, they're gonna charge you as an adult anyways. The gun, the check, and if they want to charge you with something else, they can. You're cooked. You better tell.
We spoke to.
I ain't with the snitching, but
No.
they
Don't
fucked you
ask
over.
questions.
So whatever happens,
Piece
happens.
of paper off that desk.
Please do. I apologize. This just
I'm so sorry.
escalated. Yeah. So Miss Jones,
Yes, sir.
that young woman,
Yes, sir.
never heard of you.
Okay.
Never heard of you. Certainly didn't write you a check.
Okay.
So you're being charged with that.
I understand.
Okay. Do you have a concealed weapons permit?
I do not.
Okay. So now you're being charged with carrying a concealed firearm.
I understand.
Okay. By any chance, are you a convicted felon?
No.
Okay. Well, then you won't be charged with that. Those are the two charges you're looking at.
How long am I start with that? This is crazy. I've never been to jail. I just got out of foster care. Oh my God. I was just out of work as a correctional officer.
But my thing is this, bro. And this is just common sense. Out of everything in the world, now there are some scams that we see where people get 15, 20,000, you know what I'm saying, thousands of dollars. Okay, cool. Them, you know what I'm saying, even though it's a larger risk, it's more reward being offered if said thing was to go through. But when it comes to $700 funky dollars, how much of that 700 do you honestly think they were going to give you? Or was it 900? Either way, I doubt they were going to give you more than 50%. So at the most, you were probably going to make $500, but risk 2 felonies.
Is there any chance that you can put my hair up?
Ma'am, I don't do hair. Just, we'll
But
brush it away
I
when
bet
we
if
get
you
to
would have
jail.
talked to him, he would have did it. He would have did it.
Oh, wow.
She has some,
I'm really not good. I know.
some blunt wraps in there, but I guess she ain't had no
How
weed.
many bullets were in it?
It was loaded with one in the clip.
Isn't that like extra years in every bullet?
I don't believe so.
Green as hell.
don't-
She's super green. She's talking about some extra year for every bullet. Bro, that's some shit you see in a movie, gang. That's not real. She's talking about some extra year for every bullet. Bro. You better hope that gun clean though, because It's a gun. So if that gun is stolen, another charge. If that gun has a body on it, you might get charged with the body. You know what I'm saying? So whether you like it or not, the way that she's crying and this, that, and the third, she's gonna tell on somebody. Whoever did it, it's their fault because you fucked her over too. You know what I'm saying? So no good deed goes unpunished, no bad deed goes unpunished.
Oh,
like,
this just gets worse and worse.
What happened?
Possession of a firearm with an altered serial number.
Oh, it's a stolen gun. Okay, look, but here's the thing though. Them serial numbers is a big thing. As simple of a detail as it is, that's a big thing. She's in some shit.
I'm gonna have to look it up, but I think that's a charge too.
God. Show me D-Face serial number? What's up? She probably facing a 10-piece at this point.
Serial number is a charge also, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she cooked. Overcooked.
Oh.
And she got an ugly laugh. Shotty overcooked.
What about possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony?
That's what I said.
Oh my God. She probably... See, this is what I was saying earlier. I'm like, they only charging her with one or two things, but it's going to be more. Possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. Possession of a firearm with a D-face serial number. Possession of a firearm with somebody without a control permit / you're not even supposed to have it because you're 18. You got to be 21. Another charge. And then the forgery charge. So you got 4 charges right now.
So you've got CCW firearm.
So you're trying to add charges on?
You're gonna have like 5 felonies.
Why are you trying to make it worse?
You got uttering,
Oh
concealed firearm, altered
This
serial
is
number. I
not
think it's a
my
misdemeanor.
fault.
I don't know. I'll look it up.
Altered serial number definitely ain't no
You're
misdemeanor.
gonna have felony with the firearm.
You
Oh,
got a felony with a firearm.
bro, how?
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think there's any charge you can catch that has a weapon in it, like a firearm, that's not a felony. I might be wrong, but somebody tell me, probably improper carry or some shit like that if you don't have a holster. That might be a misdemeanor. If you're allowed to have the gun, you just don't have a holster. Might be a felony. I think in Georgia, I know it's a felony. But man,
We'll look it up. I think
that's
it's
what.
how she
merely
just stopped
possessing
crying
of
randomly though?
because she's
What
not
the fuck?
using it. It wasn't used. You know, it wasn't part of that.
So there's no.
Well, what are we waiting on now?
He's calling CID. I mean, we can probably go ahead and load up.
Yeah, I can't run this. I was gonna try to run it.
I have a question.
61 minutes.
So being that I've never been in a
But
situation.
if I'm not mistaken, also, isn't the serial number in multiple places, not just on like the outside of the barrel or whatever? It can be also on like the inside of the
And this,
depends on the gun.
since I know I'm doing it, so I take responsibility for it. But even like the gun is crazy. Like this is not fair because I have nothing to do with that. And yeah, I'll take responsibility, but there's no way I can get out of it because it was in my purse.
But listen, at some point, someone's going to question you, okay?
Of course.
And if you don't want to talk to us right now, that's just fine.
I can talk. What do you want me to tell you?
You didn't want to talk.
I want to talk. I didn't know this was gonna happen. This is crazy.
Listen,
I'm only
This shit crazy.
the law takes this very seriously. When we read you Miranda, you say you don't want to speak until you have a lawyer. We're pretty much hands off.
I didn't
Are you-
mean with a lawyer, but with somebody. I'm very vulnerable. I've never. I just don't know what to do.
Okay.
That is true. She did not ever say that she wanted to speak with a lawyer. She said her sister or cousin who's a correctional officer. She never said a lawyer, but she did say that she didn't want to speak to them.
So are you saying that you do not want a lawyer and you do want to speak to us?
But what is speaking to me?
Explaining your side of this.
Of course I do. I will speak to you and say my side because I deserve that.
Okay. Your exact words when I held this purse was, "It's not mine."
Yes.
I said, "What is it?" I said, "What's not yours?" You said, "What's in that purse?" That indicates to me you knew what was in that purse.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you questions, but if you want to tell me a story, go ahead.
No, it's not a story. I'm saying it is in my purse.
Okay.
I knew it was in my purse, but like I wasn't using it. I was
No,
just.
you weren't, and I'm not accusing you of using it.
I know, but like they had just put it in my purse for a second.
They.
Bro, shut the fuck up with that crying shit, shawty. It is what it is. You knew what was going on to a certain extent, so you knew the risk you were taking. Whether you just turned 18 or whether you just turned 21, you knew this shit wasn't right. Right? Let's just keep it at me. You knew this shit wasn't right. You only cried because you got caught. 1. 2, it's like just say what you gonna say. Start from the beginning if you gonna tell anything, because snitching is snitching. We all know this. If you tell who shot, where they ran, where they came from, anything of the sort, it's telling, it's snitching. So with that being said, if you gonna do it, I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, but if you gonna do it, you might as well do it.
They.
What's our status? Are we?
We're ready to roll.
You ready?
Yeah. This is so weird.
No, they didn't tell us how much. Oh my God. So with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Get in that comment box. Tell me how you feel about this video. Fucked up situation, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They left her with everything. That's crazy. But it's life, man. Hopefully she bounced back from it. She's definitely gonna leave whatever she got going on with a felony. I don't even know if she's gonna be able to bond out of jail. She probably doesn't have much family because she said she was just in foster care. So we never know what that situation is actually gonna be like, but it is what it is on this side, man. It's your boy Key checking in, checking out. We gone.